Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Wendy Williams and Mr. Marcus.
Were you actually Superhead's boyfriend at one time, or was that another lie that she told?
She's crazy.
Yeah, she said that you were her boyfriend. She denied participating. She said, oh, silly Marcus, he was my boyfriend, and I didn't even realize we were being taped.
Yeah.
That was a porn movie that you all were making.
Yeah.
Mr. Marcus's Neighborhood.
I don't know.
And she played the role of Honey.
Yeah, she did. She's good at what she does. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I don't think she likes actual sexual intercourse part. I think the oral thing.
She's good at that.
She's pretty good at that. She's really good at that.
Hey. that's why they call her Superhead.
Got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Open the door for our guest. Open the door, open the door, open the door. Ladies and gentlemen, Kanye West. The Louis Vuitton Don. Coming in. How are you? It's very nice to see you. I am so surprised that you're still carrying Murakami, the Louis Vuitton.
Why is that?
Nobody carries that anymore, even after you've been on the waiting list and stuff. But the fact of the matter is that if you get something and you've paid a lot of money for it, why are you going to stash it, right?
Yeah, I just got it recently, though.
Did you?
I just thought it was hot to have the wallet like that.
No, none of that design is hot anymore. Like, it's disgusting. It came and it went so fast.
I guess I don't know nothing about fashion.
Because you're busy.
Yeah.
So, look, Kanye West, the last time that Kanye was here, you were on the verge of greatness. Your CD it was either about to come out or it had just come out, but the numbers hadn't come in, and you didn't know how the rest of the world was going to perceive you. Now you know, and you've got the money, and you still elected to come back to the show. It's mighty black of you, Mr. West.
Yeah, I love intelligent people who give really interviews that push the person. Not just those cliche questions and everything. Yeah. I just appreciate the challenge.
They say that you've been going through quite a week. I have a lot to talk to you about, but, my thoughts will scatter as we're talking. You've been going through quite a week. First of all, can you address Shirley Bassey and the Diamonds Are Forever song? She's talking about she wants to sue you. When we went on the net, because I didn't realize she didn't write the song. Did you pay the songwriters for that song?
Yeah. So it was two older gentlemen out in London that my publishers handle. Yeah. This is the first time I'm hearing about this stuff.
Is it?
Yeah.
She wants to sue you. I can judge up the quote and everything.
Wow.
Oh, she's on it, Mr. West, and she feels as though she wants part. And the other part,
we wanted her to take part. We wanted to put her in a video. Matter of fact, I was supposed to talk to her. I was supposed to present her with her star for the Walk of Fame out in London.
Isn't this something?
Sunday, and we couldn't get in contact with her. And this is the first I'm hearing that she wanted to sue. So,
the first she heard of the Diamonds song is when you did it for Live 8. And she's up in arms. She had no idea about the song, no idea about her voice being a part of it, no idea about you doing the song. No, nothing.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I'll get you the quote before you leave here today. Also, what's going on with Pepsi? Did they drop you, or they consider dropping you?
No, where you get that from?
All right. Well, this is another thing. This is why it's great coming into the show, because then we can dispel rumor, innuendo, and things like that.
Okay.
So everything is fine. People, sponsors and people haven't turned their back on you with the George Bush comments. Or are you feeling a little bit of that?
Nah, they haven't. I mean, it's a little scary because when I went into the telethon, I didn't realize what I was going to say, and I've been turning away, like I said in my comment, that I've been turning away from it and not really soaking in everything. When I saw just even the little bit of information that they were giving us, and I was hearing different things, and Puffy hit us with a page, like a mass email earlier that day, just talking about the situation down there. And then it was actually Tim McGraw's performance that it moved me, like when he was singing a song and everything, and you know how music can just speak to you.
Yeah.
And I really started getting emotional when I went up there. I just felt like it was more important than just reading what was on the teleprompter. And I just said that. But then what's crazy, I was with the people from Pepsi that night. I had to go back to the studio and work on another commercial with them. And I was like, so what do y'all think? And the guy's like, well, I haven't got any calls yet, so that's good.
We'll call you if we do, you splaboo.
Yeah.
Splaboo is what Michael Jackson calls black people.
What's a splaboo?
Michael's word for the N-word.
Splaboo, that's not...
Splaboo. That came out in court documents. That's what he enjoys calling.
We've been making up our own words too, so it's
that's true. That is very true. Yeah. So how much are you worth now, Kanye? Approximately.
I would never say that on the radio.
Gotcha.
And that's the end of that.
Okay. Well, you were looking off in space for a moment. I thought there was more coming. Where are you calling home now? Because we know you're from Chicago. Where do you spend most of your time?
In the airport. No, I got a place here, like a couple places here, and I got a place in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I love New York. It's my favorite. I hate when people do the cliche interview wherever they go. They like, man, I love it here. I love it here.
You're right.
I really do stay here. Like, I love New York. This is where I made myself. New York is one of those cities where all the connections. They say if you can't make it in New York, you can't make it anywhere.
That's right.
This is where you need to go to make it.
Right. A lot of people do ask that. People ask that all the time. I do advice hour here on the show, and they're like, I want to be an actor, or I want to sing, or I want to, do this or that. What should I do? I'm writing you from Delaware. Or I'm writing you from, Wisconsin, or I'm writing you from Chicago, and all those places are great places, but there's only two coasts for certain things in life that you want to do, and then once you make it in those certain things, then you can go back and claim residence in wherever you want. But I would say New York and LA,
go to New York.
Right?
And LA is hard though. LA
is
people
hard.
be really because New York you can still get a regular job. You can work at it's still you can still be somewhat decent before you really get on. LA it'd be like you either on or you dead.
Yeah. So. You got to have money in LA. You got to be able to. And you have to be struggling as an actress or an actor, and you still have to look the part, which is amazing because you're making hardly any money as a waiter or waitress, but you're still expected to look the part, be the part, know the people and whatnot.
Yeah, I hate it.
I hate that you came in late, but you'll stay for another break, of course.
Yeah, I hate that I came in late too. My road manager, he just had a child, so he's not here. As Don C, he's the glue that pulls everything together. So between my security and my publicist, they already don't get along. They be discommunicating. I don't know if that's a real word or not.
Miscommunicating. It's okay.
Yeah, I just made up a new one like a slabu, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's really the reason. I'm ready. Like I wouldn't want to disrespect your show because I got respect for what you do. So I really apologize for being late.
It's okay. I just thought it was a part of the arrogance that is Kanye West.
Yeah, that's what I'm all about.
I love it. You know what? I love that you can say that. We're going to talk more about that. We're going to talk more with Kanye West in our next break together. And you all can feel free to fax or whatnot. I don't have the 7-second delay here, so I can't take your telephone calls while I'm talking to him. But I think I got you covered with the line of questioning and whatnot. And Mr. West is in the building, and so it's the Wendy Williams Experience. And this, everybody, is where it all goes down. So keep it where you got it. All right? Thank you.
Wendy, man.
I hate the way they portray us in the media. If you see a black family, it says they're looting. If you see a white family, it says they're looking for food. George Bush doesn't care about black people.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Wow.
Okay, what's up? This is your man, Carl Payne, and you're listening to the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Yo, did you catch this flashback? Wendy Williams and Mr. Marcus.
Were you actually Superhead's boyfriend at one time, or was that another lie that she told?
She's crazy.
Yeah, she said that you were her boyfriend. She denied participating. She said, silly Marcus, he was my boyfriend, and I didn't even realize we were being taped. That was a porn movie that you all were making.
Yeah.
Mr. Marcus's Neighborhood.
I don't know.
And she played the role of Honey.
Yeah, she did. She's good at what she does. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I don't think she likes actual sexual intercourse part. I think the oral thing.
She's good at that.
She's pretty good at that. She's really good at that, actually.
That's why they call her Superhead.
Got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Oh, Kanye West is here. He's on his way back around from the Pink Room. Shout out to Foxy Brown. Foxy, everybody who has faxed in regarding you losing your hearing has sided with what I was saying, that this is a publicity stunt. And I just have a moment because West is coming up the hall in a minute. But here's an example. First off, the ish about Foxy being deaf is bull-ish. It's a ploy to throw people off the fact that her album keeps getting pushed back and Def Jam is fed up dealing with her PR messes. Jay is privately regretting having ever signed Foxy in the first place, and she's been advised to lay low and stay out of trouble. I totally believe it. She's your girl, Kanye.
What I miss?
Your girl is begging for attention, the Foxy Brown. So now it's that she's losing her hearing and she's got to undergo surgery. Well, of course, Little Kim has been all in the news regarding the trial and going to jail and whatnot. And Foxy's looking for the attention and also the sympathy vote, my opinion. You understand? But this is not about Foxy Brown. It's about you.
My fibers are kind of low in one of my ears.
And so are mine.
Yeah, I got bad hearing for real. So that could be possible.
All right. Can you stay off the web and stay on the buttons? Kanye said he can't hear so well. But you know what it is? They say when you wear headphones all the time. Kanye West, some of your fans are here. Then we're going to get back into my line of questioning. I want Mr. West to know that he's successful and talented and a musical genius. I love his music. So why always the boo-boo face, jealous, arrogant attitude when he's out in public? It doesn't make him look nice.
But what am I jealous of?
I don't know. You know what? I think that you do have a...
People just start like adding on stuff like the Spike Lee joints. Remember the old movie where he's like, you big something, 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 something. So they just start adding on stuff with it.
No, but I think that originally when you first came out, your cockiness took people by storm. It wasn't something that we were used to seeing from somebody who hadn't made a mark yet. You understand? Yeah. Then your CD made its mark. You know, you got the awards and the accolades. Hell, every award show, you know, you were up and down, up and down, up and down on the stage, you know, to the point where it's like, wow, okay, the winner is, and we know, don't tell us, Kanye. Yeah. You know, and your swagger hasn't changed much at all. Do you find that it's difficult getting through business meetings, getting through relationships with people because of the perception of your cocky attitude?
Well, nah, cause I sit down and talk to them and we open up and they see that I'm just a really cool person, and I was always a class clown. And if you know, a lot of comedians, a lot of people will big themselves up, but artists aren't supposed to, because you know it's just. You're an artist. This is what you represent. Whatever you're supposed to talk about, you're supposed to do it. You can't talk about something that you've never done, even if you know about it. They have all these parameters put up for us. My basic, like, when I was coming in the game, people treated me like I would never make it. So I built up this wall. Yeah, it's like a wall I built up. Thank you very much. And when I was finally successful, it was hard for me to break down the wall, and now I'm having to adjust.
Gotcha.
And I might be a little bit off timing with it. And even now, like it's like if somebody like actually likes me, it's like different. Like, wait a second, you
really like me? Exactly. You question the person for liking you.
It's like if a fat girl lost a whole lot of weight,
right? And
then somebody's just jocking them and taking them places.
It's like,
and blah,
why
blah,
do you
blah,
love
blah.
me?
It's like, why am I in this car right now?
Right.
That's how you like, oh man.
That's a good analogy. I understand what you're saying. How's your mom doing?
She's doing great.
This is a person right here. Her name is cut off, but they're saying, I think you're a great person. However, I'm a bigger fan of your mother's. You know, because this person is critical of how children are raised and so on and so forth. Basically, they're saying that your mother did a good job. All right, let's get back to you, Mr. West. You ever tap taste Tracy Ellis Ross? Oh. I mean, you know, how's that? Yeah.
Nah, I never have actually.
You never dated?
I never dated. She stayed right down the street from me too. I
understand that.
Well,
yeah.
I'm always like the girlfriend type. I always had a girlfriend. Okay. And what's funny is my girlfriends will always question me about her though. Like,
really?
Yeah, because we just mad cool like that. And then like,
you were on that that skit show that she was on MTV too.
Yeah,
I remember you were on that episode. So you have history with her, and now you guys live conveniently down the street. So who's your girlfriend now?
Well, I'm not gonna say it on the air, but it's not an entertainer. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nor is it a secret, apparently, because you admit that you have a girlfriend. Yeah. Do you walk the red carpet with her?
Well, I haven't had an opportunity to yet. No, I did at the Grammys, but we're a little bit late. No, she was late that day. Now I remember.
Is Kanye all with us? I love your answers.
Nah, think about it. My days, I got like 100 things I do in a day.
Yeah, I know.
Now I'm trying to think back to the red carpets, and I do. Hold on, hey, Kanye West comment coming up. I do so many award shows that it starts to become a blur.
Yes.
Yeah.
I understand, and but your mom has been with you more times than not. Now, you and your girlfriend, do you all live together in one of your places?
Nah, she's got her own place.
What does she do for a living? Like something where she's making nice money, where
she wouldn't be considered a gold digger or something like that?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, she makes enough.
Does she work at MTV? Does she work on the 29th floor at MTV?
Oh.
Is she? Oh. All right.
Yeah, well, the thing is, out of respect for her, I'm not trying to put her in a situation where she gets all the flack that I get. You know what I'm saying? If I can help it. The same thing I do for my mother. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, maybe you shouldn't be in the camera all the time because people try to pinpoint you. They try to bring you down. They try to figure out, even when I walk with her, like little kids be screaming, I ain't saying she a gold digger. Like, she be like, why I gotta be the gold digger, right? It's just because that's what
she
song
ain't messing with
out.
no broke.
Frightful Wendy.
Well, let's talk about
Can
the
you
gay
do the
remarks.
dance next time you do that?
By the way, I love the looking over the shoulder during the video. I love that. Very creative.
That was arrogant in itself. Like, I ain't even got to turn my face the camera.
Yeah. No, you play off the arrogance. You do.
That's what I do.
Listen. My basic opinion of you has always been that I like you. I never had a problem with you. You know what I'm saying? The arrogance and the whole bit. And
it's entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
It is entertaining. You give us grist for the mill. Let's talk about the gay remarks. I never one time, let me just say, thought that you were a gay man.
Right.
Nor will you be getting any seriously how you doing buttons pressed while you're here.
All right. Y'all do that? Y'all do that in the middle of people's shows?
Right. You don't have any headphones on. We can be pressing all kind of buttons. How you doing? All right. However, it took a lot for you to come out and talk about homosexuality and sexuality in hip-hop.
Well, it's not just hip-hop. It's more like black people as a whole, like how we feel about gay people or people that act gay. It's just so, for us in our community, it's so taboo. We look down upon it so much that we could label somebody that to try to bring their career down.
Right.
But the thing is, it's people out there that's actually their lifestyle.
Of course, I was going to ask you, so you realize that in this industry you are surrounded by people who that's their lifestyle. Everybody from the person who perhaps might do your makeup to the rapper who you might collabo with on your next CD.
Right. And I realize that. And the reason why it's probably so many people in the closet is because of how black people do look at gay people. Like, it's one of those things, like, I'm going to say, let me turn this off for a second. I'm going to say, like, for a white person, the worst thing that could happen to them, this is like going to be real politically direct. Worst thing, I meant to say it like that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Worst thing for a white man to wake up one day and be black. Now, the worst thing for a black straight man would be wake up and be gay.
Because there's a double stereotype or a double
because that's how bad we discriminate
supposed
against
negative that he'd have to battle through life.
And the thing that people couldn't really take was like someone to come out as a rapper and be tolerant of gay people and stand up and say, well, I can speak about it no matter what you want to turn around and try to say about me.
What did the publicity machine say to you? Your machine say to you after that comment?
Yeah. What can they say? Is like there's at a loss for words. It was scary. It was really scary for them because of what I'm saying. Because when people try to label you gay, that can bring down your career. It's another one of those situations where you feel like people were like, yo, you good. What is in you that makes you want to take up for them? And what is it so about black people where we always want to label people as gay and always want to bring gay people down if they are gay? Right. What is it about us? Why is that? Like, because in the urban community, it's a lack of males solved. Let's talk about homophobia. Yeah. It's a lack of males, so we build up this false sense of what being macho is. You see what I'm saying? Like, if it's no father there, we feel like, okay, well, a man shouldn't wear pink.
Right.
Men are not supposed to hug. You know, in Italy, they kiss each other on both sides of the cheek. Like, that says that you gay. That says that you that. So they build this up. So a black man, when they wake up, one of their main goals, and this is another thing, we in America, so we treat it like less than a man to start off with.
Right.
So one of our main goals is, I'm not gay. That's
Right.
one of the things we show from our clothing,
Right.
our whole swagger, everything.
The fact that so many men beat women and have so many kids, like that's a sign of manhood to be splashing seeds everywhere.
Or they beat up gay people.
Right.
Like my friend GLC, like my friends are very, very, very homophobic, and like I said on All Eyes on Me, when I was a very homophobic person, I hung around that type of energy because I felt like it made me more of a man. Like, yo, we, you know what I'm saying, we thugged out, whatever. And I could learn that element because I was raised by my mother, and people was up there like, yo, you acting like a fag. I didn't like that. Right. And I was like, what did I do to get this? You know, I'm just being myself, who I am, and I know I'm not gay. I know I don't like men, but y'all calling me a fag. What I'm doing? So I went to all my friends became super thugged out, so I could learn how to put on the face of what black people felt a man was supposed to be.
Outside of Kanye, there are 6 people in the room. Raise your hand honestly if you ever thought that Kanye was gay. Raise your hand if you took a second look. Oh, I'm the only one? Okay. Raise your hand if after taking a second look you absolutely think that Kanye is hetero.
But they didn't take a second look.
No, I was the only one who took the second look. And you know, that is not my issue. All right, the Louis Vuitton Don is here. Kanye West. I love the song on your CD with Nas. Was there any conflict with Jay-Z in regards to that song?
Yeah. The main thing was the just the way I brought it. It was very sensitive, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I want to really do this song right here, and I know this is an artist I love just as much as I love Nas.
Right.
And I'm signed to Jay.
Right.
So automatically I'm on Rockefeller, and it's all this beat, so it's you can't be like, oh, nah. It was just no second thought about it.
Right.
But it's part of making good music, and just like with every thought I put out there, it's about people just growing. And Nas is at a point where he could be like, yo, that takeover was crazy when y'all was like lame or whatever. And Jay could be like, yo, man, that joint was crazy. We Majors, one of my favorite joints on the album. And you see Jay reciting the Nas verse. And it's saying exactly what I'm trying to say for black people out here, black men out here. We major. We above all that. That hating, that killing. I know y'all love all that, but all that.
Yeah.
You know. I just made that up right there. I should go to the studio.
And you probably will.
Yeah.
Listen, this break is about to wrap up, but I want to talk with you more. I want to talk with you about how you put together this tour that you're about to embark on. I want to talk with you about an event that happened in your life that I got wind of recently, and you know, find out from you your thoughts on that. I wanted to talk a bit more about your love life and some other things. So it's Kanye West with Wendy Williams. Keep it where you got it, all right?
It's Wendy, man.
You never met me. You don't know me. You ain't been in my house. You don't live with me. You don't sleep with me. You don't do shit with me, but talk about me. Watch what you say. That's all, baby girl. That's all I'm asking you is watch what the you say.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Today's R&B and classic soul, the Wendy Williams Experience. So fancy this America magazine is. Look, Art, you didn't even look at the side view with all the silver color, like the Bible, right?
Yes.
Shout out to Smokey Fontaine, who's the editor. Smokey, how do you all make money over there? Who is buying this magazine for $8? Dame Dash, is this another one going the way of Armadale Vodka? You know, just kind of like there for ego, but no, you never see anybody actually drinking it, purchasing it, or buy. Like, I just don't get the magazine. Have you guys in the listening audience, have you ever actually gone out and picked up America magazine? I appreciate they send it over here. Hey, Smokey. Kanye West is on the cover. He's going to be in next hour. Well, actually, not in next hour. We're going to finish with the Kanye West interview. It was actually, you know, I taped the rest of it. And then Missy Elliott, who's got a nice cover and a nice photo spread. Puffy and Penelope Cruz take up a lot of the magazine. This particular, when does it come out? How often does this come out? Or what is it the deal with this magazine?
Is it quarterly?
I don't know.
It's a nice book, though.
It is
like a novel.
I mean, it makes like for a nice coffee table, something or another. But it's just like, and the investors have got to be only a part of this because they figure, Dame Dash, America, what are they, overseas or something, the investors? So they have no idea what's all doing. And he just, the falling out with Jay-Z has had him sell off his part of Rockefeller. He's no longer affiliated. He probably got the investment deals based off dropping Jay-Z's name.
Oh, easy.
What a splaboo. Hey, his show comes on BET, though, in October. Was that Are You the Hustler?
Yes.
Something like that? Mm-hmm. I just don't, I'm feeling the quality of the pages, and I'm just saying, wow, what a nice looking, nice feeling magazine. Kanye, you look pretty hot on the front cover. How does he look on this cover?
How you doing?
What? He looks gay on the cover?
I didn't say gay. I said, how you doing?
Oh.
That's what I said.
No, I don't think he does. I mean, he looks very clean and pulled together.
Right. I mean, look at the facial expressions in the shirt all open.
He threw the wire.
Oh.
He's got to hold his mouth like that.
I'm sorry. He got all that chest hair?
No, he doesn't, but that was Dame's idea and Smokey Fontaine's idea.
Do people still write their collars up anymore?
He does because he's got a fancy name on the back. You know the arrogant bastard. Remember he was in here? Hey, Kanye. Kanye, remember he couldn't find the collar to his shirt, what it was called, and I had to walk around to the back? And I said, it turns out the tag is on the outside of the shirt. No wonder why you keep your collar flipped up.
He's a fashion icon. I forgot. With the Gucci wallet sticking out with the old design.
Yeah, that part didn't even play on the interview. It's so funny. Kanye's carrying Maricombi, and on Friday I was wearing Uggs. I totally forgot what I had on while I'm snapping on his Maricombi. And he says to me something about, you have on Uggs. I was like, oh, okay, touche. Touche. All right. And it was like 80 degrees on Friday. I tempered it, though. I had on a wife beater and some jeans, but it's just comfortable. I just, you slide out of the house and you just, same old job.
Do what you feel.
I'm not trying to slay anybody here at the office. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not on the patrol. I'm just, you know what I mean? Yeah. Remember when coming to work used to really count for something? Shout out to all the ladies who are already hooked up. But remember when that used to really count for something? You dressed going to work. Anyway. All right. This segment of the show is brought to you by AARP. Shout out to the Old Crows. AARP, this is your hour, Old Crows. This hour is sponsored by AARP. WBLS loves the Shadow Nightclub, and it's free on Thursday nights. So if you've ever thought about partying in Manhattan, say you're from out of town. Say you live in New Jersey, you don't get to the city much. You know the city's expensive. $40 to park, $15 a drink. I can get you a break on Thursday nights, get you into the Shadow Nightclub free. Everybody, men and women, free. Shadow. Oh, by the way, get that new Fuji song. I would like to hear that. The new Fuji song. Because we're today's R&B, right? That's today. Classic soul. That'd be a little Stevie Wonder. And Steve Harvey in the morning and Wendy in the afternoon. Anyway, the Shadow Nightclub. And then it's free on Thursdays. Friday nights are great. Saturday night, Chuck Chill Out is there. The Shadow, the Shadow, the Shadow, the Shadow. All right. Vaughn Harper's in at 7 o'clock with the Quiet Storm, 107.5 WBLS.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Eric Benet, and you're listening to the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Yo, what's up? This is Morris Chestnut, and you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS.
Oh, it's the Wendy Williams Experience, and Kanye West is still here with us. Kanye, you were about to do a thought. I don't like to talk when the microphone's not on. Yeah. I feel as though if people aren't going to hear, then what is the point? You know what I mean? All right, so Kanye's still here. I got this. This just in the midst of all the controversy regarding Kanye West's comments towards George Bush, he's got other problems on his hands. Mr. West was in another car accident late yesterday afternoon, just outside Chicago. Now, this is dated today, so it might have been either the day before yesterday or whatever. Don't answer yet. I'm not finished, Kanye. Witnesses say it was a hit-and-run incident involving a white pickup truck. Mr. West was struck while crossing a street adjacent to his mother's house. Luckily, a bystander at the scene managed to snap a picture of the white truck. Police have released this picture, and I've attached it along with the email. If you know anyone who recognizes this individual, please contact yada yada. Is this true?
I just got back from London a couple of days ago.
Okay. So you see how things get started?
Yeah. I remember I got into an accident. I heard that you were on the radio like a couple hours later, like, damn, Jay, can you get a driver? And it was my driver that got into the accident. It was like a fender bender. Yeah. And then people saw me and it was like, yo, he's in an accident. And
what did I make it sound like you were mangled?
I don't know how it was, but hey, that's what it's about.
Car accidents are a touchy subject with you. Let's take it back to the essence, that accident that got you all wired up in the jaw. Prior to that accident, you were still on the hustle trying to put it down. Now you're a multimillionaire. Are you getting residual lawsuits from that original accident? How did that end up?
No,
no, talk in the microphone.
No, we settled everything, and the person that I hit got compensation. And I'm just happy that this is like the mad cliche answer, but it's the truth. I'm really happy that everybody's alive.
Yeah.
And the accident is the greatest thing that ever happened to me. It made me interested in people because niggas love negativity.
Yeah.
So when that happened, that was flying through the air, and I also put through the wire up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I like the video where they slid you across the thing and showed the inside of all what's going on.
On Oprah, when they showed it, I wanted to cry. I was like, man, that looked. Whew.
Well, tell me something. The person that collected the money, are they millionaires?
Nah, I wasn't a millionaire like that at that time either. But it's one of those things where when I'm talking about other people, like I'll talk about myself, anything you want to talk about. You know, when I'm talking about other people, I don't want to put their business out there where people going to be questioning them about stuff like that. You know? I don't like to speak on other people. That's one thing when people say arrogant, blah, blah, blah. Have y'all ever heard me ever down another rapper or even another individual like that? Like come down and say, yo, specifically this person. Even like with Bush, I wasn't saying, oh, I hate Bush. I was saying Bush doesn't care about black people. That's something that just came out of my heart.
What'd your mom say when you made that statement?
I think she was proud of me. Now, I don't mean I think, I'm sorry. A lot of times I throw words like I think and perhaps at the beginning of my statements to try to make them sound less affirmative and more humble.
Gotcha.
You know, it's like one of those things where it's like I'm trying to figure out how to word myself where I guess it sounds lighter so it's more acceptable for those people that don't like me. You know,
right.
Like,
she was proud of you.
Yeah.
And what did your people say? So you step off the stage, you leave dude there on the stage, the teleprompter's still rolling, and your people, the Kanye West camp, the same people who had to get at you just a few weeks earlier about standing up for gay people. Now here you go running your black mouth again. What do they say?
It's like, here go your ghetto pass back. Well, it's one of those things where I could talk about it, but I don't want to spend too many minutes on it because I feel like at that point I'm exploiting the situation and not being sensitive enough about the people, the actual cause, like the Katrina victims and everything. And, at that point I'm being like CNN and NBC where they're like, look at all these people dying, look at all these people dying, look at our logo.
Yeah. How many copies of your CD have you sold so far, late registration?
I'm not sure. It was after the first 2 days it was certified 2 million. It shipped that. And we sold 860,000 first week, which is the most in Def Jam history.
I gotta tell you something. I've never seen the actual cover of the CD because, you know, we get it just in the form where it's already in the computer. Is this the actual cover with the teddy bear?
Yeah.
Who elected the artwork?
I did. You should open it up. It's kind of dope.
Okay. No. Explain the teddy bear.
Well, when I was doing the college dropout, we had the school theme, so we had a pep rally. You know, we had mascots there.
Okay.
So we had the bear mascot come through, and I was just joking around. I put the head on with my outfit. I like started dancing around the gym and everything. And we took pictures of it. You know, it's okay to dance around the gym.
With a bear head on.
Yeah, with a bear head on.
All right.
It's going to mess up my gangster rap image, but...
You're not a gangster rapper, though.
I know.
You're a nice man, and you get criticism for that. 50 criticized you.
No, but 50 is my boy. What he was talking about is how I got all these awards and how they play him on the awards because he had a tougher image, even though obviously when on his first album, he was no one ran it like that. Not even, I don't even think Eminem had control of the game the way one person had it when 50 first dropped.
Well,
and then they robbed him on so many awards because of the tough guy stuff. So I think that's one thing he was really approaching.
Right. So you didn't take that as sour grapes or anything crazy.
Nah.
Right.
I don't feed into that. I'm about making good music, really.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And the byproduct is that you've got lots of money to go shopping. So what's an average when you decide when you wake up in the morning you say, "Hey, I'm going shopping." Cash or credit card, which do you prefer? When you're going shopping, it's Saturday, you've got nothing to do. It's you. You're by your lonely. You're not with your girl, you're by your lonely. Cash or credit card?
Only time I grab cash is when I know I have a car service or I know I'm taking a taxi, I know I have to tip somebody.
Okay.
Otherwise, straight credit card.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you go in and you apparently don't have to be in the position anymore to worry about whether it's on sale or not. Despite that, do you look for sales?
Yeah, because I look for exclusive pieces.
Those aren't on sale. Those are exclusive pieces then.
It might be a sale joint. It might be something that's like, I go to every rack in the store.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I love clothes so much. I just love I thank God for the opportunity to be able to afford it.
Mm.
It's not just even about the labels. It's the feeling that you get.
Now, tell us, bring us into what you're wearing today. Now, you have the Murakami. Your feelings were a little hurt that I said that was played out. But go ahead and run down the rest of your outfit. Go ahead.
That was my way to not hit you off about the Uggs.
You know what? And you know what? And you know what, little nigga? And not only that, they're Uggs on September 23rd. It is still 93 degrees outside. But you want to know what? Comfortable.
That's what I'm saying.
Comfortable. Yeah. All right, touche. So what you got going on? What are you wearing today, Kanye?
So I got the Marc Jacobs. Marc Jacobs Vans. You know, I got these from London. They not these spring 06. These are spring 06. I'm sorry, Mom. She's an English professor. The Gucci jeans. What is his name? You could be so.
Stay up in the microphone.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember the name of the shirt right here. It's so new.
I'll look in your damn collar. It's Stefano Ricci, and the label is on the outside, not the inside, and he keeps the collar popped so you can see it. Yeah. And what kind of glasses are those?
These are Alpinas. They like vintage joints from the 80s. My stylist got them from France.
And by the way, collector's Gucci fall 06. So I'm making up for the Uggs.
And I seen you another picture with the green joint. I know them. Just like, that's 4 or 5 G's right there. That's what's that, crocodile?
It's many more than that, and you know that. But anyway.
I have a downgrade your joint like that. It's 12 G's?
A little more.
13.
Now, let's not talk.
Your purse was $13,000 right now?
No.
15?
Let's not talk about that.
It was 20? It's like my Bottega bag. $20,000.
Here he goes. Look, I can't match you. I can't match you like a Vanquish. I can't match you label per label. But because all I am is a slob on the radio. But what I can do is
radio personality.
But what I can do is admire your clothing, and I know that you love to shop and things like that. Now let's talk about this tour because I love Keisha Cole, and I think that out of everybody that you have on your tour, she was probably like, to me, the wild card. Like when I saw it, I was like, wow, right, like happy for her and happy that you selected her. Did you put together this particular tour that you have going on?
Yeah.
When does this
I thought
tour?
She was about to ask me the Keisha Cole question.
What, did you bang Keisha Cole?
Yeah.
I don't see you guys in bed, so I'm not asking you that.
Yo, she really be calling stuff. Like she really. Yeah, I don't be peeping.
Keisha's too rough for you. You don't want a girl that's going to be able to bring it to you like that. You want something like the girl I just saw on the internet. I saw your girlfriend on the internet. You want something soft like that. You want something like Tracy Ellis. You like somebody a little bit more sophisticated, not quite so rough around the edges. I don't even believe you like rough around the edges for a one night stand. I believe you like your girls to be girls, soft, pink, feminine.
What you mean pink? Like white girls pink or?
No, Kanye, like men stereotypically are hard and black. Yo. Girls are, we're flowers. We're soft and we're pink. And I think that you enjoy being with women who embrace their soft and pink, even for a one night stand. That's why I didn't think that you ever hit Keisha Cole's skin, because that's my girl, but she's a little hood rat-ish. Do you understand that? Am I cruel, Art? What did I say?
Accurate.
Okay, accurate. Right?
I can't co-sign with eyes. I can't co-sign.
Okay, why is it that you have not slept with Keisha Cole?
Maybe he has.
No, he hasn't.
Nah, I haven't.
Exactly. All right, so how did you pick who's on your tour? Let's get back to that.
I thought that Fantasia was a.
No, Fantasia's good. Keisha was the wild card. Thank you for having Fantasia on your tour too, though. I think that she also got ripped off during award season.
Yeah, like Fantasia's just. She's amazing. You know, Common.
Oh, of course.
I mean, that's
hot. Oh, he makes all the girls melt. Yeah,
and he's so humble.
Okay, so who is it? It's Kanye. It's Common. It's Fantasia and Keisha Cole.
Yeah.
Anybody else going to be added? Anybody else going to pop up? Maybe Legend will pop in and out, something like that?
Yeah, he might come for a few days. Originally I wanted to be me, John Legend, and Common just to make it a good music tour.
Yeah.
But they went on their own tour,
Yeah.
and so we had to adjust. And I just Test the Sky tour.
Where's your clothing endorsement? Where are your endorsements? I know you got Pepsi. Refresh me and pardon me if I'm not remembering what the hell else you got going on in the world of Kanye West. Who are you? Who's paying you?
Who all do we have? Pepsi is the main one that we have. We had we had Boost, but now we have Verizon.
Boost. Okay. Oh, stepped it up. I mean, you went platinum with Boost.
What do you mean platinum?
Would you go
Boost?
gold with Boost? You know those ringtones. No, I guess that wouldn't be Boost. That'd be the ringtone thing. Do you have ringtones going on?
I got the ones where you talk tone. Whatever.
Talk tone.
When you say yo, what's up? It's Kanye.
How's that money?
Sometimes it just all blurs out.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not real specific with it. It's just. Yeah. So I need to call my business manager and ask how much we got exactly. From.
What are your cars like? It's for some reason I don't even see you driving.
Yeah.
Especially through the wire. Like I would still be shell shocked.
Yeah, I have a CLS 55 that I get to drive sometimes.
Yeah.
But I just don't have the time. We moving in and out. I'm more into interior design. Both of my places are two of my places are gutted right now. Yeah. My main residence, so I had to stay at hotels and all that.
Yeah.
But like that's my passion, my love is picking out furniture.
Are you looking to marry your girlfriend that you're with now?
Well, I wouldn't spend a lot of time with a person that I couldn't potentially marry. And I'm not really tolerant of like idiotic stuff. And,
I got you.
With, like,
you know what? You're the male version of what a lot of women do. It's like, you know, and people joke about that, but you date with the prospect of marriage. Yeah. Otherwise, you just have a one-night stand, you compartmentalize it for what it is, and you keep it moving. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, because, I mean, this person is like so intelligent. She's well-spoken. She speaks like multiple languages. She's pretty. You know my girlfriend's gonna be pretty. Just,
is she taller than you?
Yeah. No, only in heels.
Yeah.
I say yeah because in pictures it's like,
So how long have you been dating her?
It's been some months.
Yeah. You in love?
Yeah.
You still use condoms when you have sex?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep that as our business.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to figure out whether you're, you know, in the baby making position with her or not.
So.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to thank you for coming in.
Frightful.
I think that you know, you're a nice conversationalist. I wish you well with your tour and with, you know, this CD which is out, which is clearly performing very well, and your third CD, you know, in the future and all like that. Oh, one more thing, something about your production that I wanted to ask you. You ghost produced for D. Angeletti?
It was never. They called it ghost producing, but my name was on it.
So why do they call it ghost producing?
Because my name was just real far down the line. It'd be like D. for such and such, such and such, such and such.
What records did you produce that others
might not know?
Might not know.
Like, I might say them and you still might not know them though. They weren't big like, but My Life for Foxy Brown. None like on a level of like
when dude from Neptunes produced Rump Shaker for Teddy Riley. He was only 16 years old. Teddy's name got put on it. Pharrell.
But that was a really big record. I never had any records that was that big under D-Dot. Nah, I didn't even know him when he did Benjamins, but I tried to make 1,800 versions of Benjamins. The thing is, my style was such a direct copy of the Hitman. It was only right that he get a percentage off of what I was doing in order to put me into the game. Think about how many people bit the soul style. And you would say, man, send a check to Kanye house for that. It would be smart for me to have signed them. So I appreciate the opportunity. I wouldn't be right here, right now. No, I'm not going to say that. I was gonna make it.
Well, if you shuffle the house of cards, you might not be here for a number of reasons, for a number of things, from your car accident to producing with D-Dot and all like that. So, you know, I congratulate you on all your successes, and you know what? And keep the arrogant swagger going. I like it, and keep saying what you feel on TV, because it makes great grist for the mill at the very least.
Yeah.
It's nice to see you.
Good seeing you.
Wendy, man.
I met up with this guy. We were together. We were at his house, and why do you think his thing wouldn't work? Do you think maybe he's...
How you doing? The Wendy Williams Experience.
Hey, this is your man Steve Harvey, and I'm coming home this Friday, baby. And where is home? Harlem, New York. My first love ever in New York City, baby, was up in Harlem. We will be there. The Steve Harvey Morning Show. Come and meet myself, Jackie Reed, and my nephew Tommy. Friday morning, broadcasting live from the world-famous Apollo Theater, starting at 6 a.m. Doors will open earlier than that, so come on, get in line. We're going to let you in. And at 6 a.m., I walk out, baby, and it'll be on and cracking. Oh, God, I have turned the Apollo out too many times for me to miss. This Friday morning from 6 to 10, the Steve Harvey Morning Show is at the Apollo Theater. Come and meet us. Oh, like you ain't never seen us before.
The Apollo Theater is located at 253 West 125th Street between Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard and Frederick Douglass Boulevard. Special thanks to Sylvia's Restaurant, proud to provide 4-year scholarships to Harlem students.
The Steve Harvey Morning Show, broadcasting live from the world-famous Apollo Theater, starting at 6 a.m.
in the community with 107.5 WBLS.
It's a good thing you have a good relationship with him, Art, because I would have been up here and flown up here on my broom. And who the hell is pushing crickets on me? On me. I'm going to be up at the theater. Steve on Friday at the Apollo. It sounds like a whole lot of fun. Well, this hour of the Wendy Williams Experience is brought to you by New York New York Sports Club is sponsoring this hour of the show. Let me just take one moment to talk to you about LA weight loss. 1-800-448-TRIM. It's 1-800-448-TRIM. LA weight loss works. There are no smoke and mirror, relentless visits to the gym, relentless pill popping and all that other kind of stuff that goes along with a lot of other weight loss programs. There's also no prepackaged food. There's no suffering for your weight loss, i.e. starving all the time, mixing powdered drinks, not being able to enjoy lunch with your friends at lunchtime, or going out to the restaurant on the weekends or during the weeknights. If you didn't tell somebody you were on LA weight loss, they would not know. But for a few tweaks, for instance, baked and grilled as opposed to fried, and, but for a few tweaks in the menu of your life, it's like eating like everybody else. The difference is that it becomes a way of life. It is the most sensible diet weight loss program that you have ever been on. And once you get on it, you're going to say, gosh, where have they been all of my life? Who is that on the computer?
Internet dating.
Is that your new thing?
I'm getting into it. You pick a girl you want to meet and you kind of give her a little note and then they contact you. So I'm just browsing. Your life goes deeper and deeper into the bowels of hell, Art. It really does. I mean, just what is happening? You said you wasn't opposed to internet dating. I'm not, but you? Artie Life of the Park, that's for people who don't have 50,000 watt flamethrower every damn day. And who don't have to really lean on the crutch of, hey, they're lonely boy when they walk in the room. When you walk in the room, the party starts. What the hell are you doing on the internet looking for a date? You got a life, man. Log off. Log off! Oh! Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
1-800-448-TRIM, 1-800-448-TRIM. You eat the same food everyone else does. You go grocery shopping and whatnot, and you got the one-on-one weight loss counselor. Everybody has one who goes on LA Weight Loss. That weight loss counselor will be your go-to person whenever you have questions, comments, criticisms, life achieving goals on your weight loss, or maybe minor setbacks. It is not unusual on LA Weight Loss to lose 3 to 5 pounds a week. I mean, in the first week. It took me, that's 35 pounds in the first week. It took me actually about 3 months to lose 17 pounds, and I've kept it off, and it's been off for well over a year. Thank you, LA Weight Loss, for giving me the tools that I need to maintain this for the rest of my life. 1-800-448-TRIM. Damn you. Thank you. 1-800-448-TRIM. They're safe, they're affordable, and millions of people have lost millions of pounds. Did I just tell you they're affordable? Yes, exactly. Call and find out more about LA Weight Loss. 1-800-448-TRIM. Let's bring in Tanya Miller. Have you ever heard of this design of T-shirts called Hang Tag for Humanity? Hi, Tanya.
Hi, Wendy.
Very nice to meet you. I'm so glad you could come in.
Thank you so much.
Hang Tag for Humanity is quite possibly the coolest line of gear, the T-shirts, and for a good cause.
For a good cause.
And Tanya Miller's here, and she's going to tell you all about them. Then I want to know how to wear the hang tag, because on Saturday night, I went to T.I.'s party. I wore my tag out. After a few drinks, I started to feel conscious, and I tucked the tag in.
Got it. Okay.
How do you wear it?
Well, basically, it's an option. So many people think the tag is really hot. So they're like, I want to wear it. I want to show the tag. I want to show the tag. But you really can clip it out. You really can clip it out and use it as a bookmarker, or
that's a good idea.
Post it somewhere if you keep a little. And then it really is. The reason we created that way is the first T-shirt we did was the Madonna contribution tee. And we
You're wrong, Art. No, you're absolutely wrong.
Okay.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
And when we shipped them to like Henry Bendel's and Bergdorf's and stuff, they clipped the tags off.
Why?
Because it didn't go with the aesthetic of the environment.
Wow.
So why have a great Madonna cashmere tee and not know why it was so expensive and what cause it benefited? It actually benefited Lifebeat. So this was a great way to get around it. So we inserted it as an insert tag.
Right.
So we thought it was really cool, and now we go for it.
Yeah.
And our next project is the Miss 60 Staying Alive jean. So it'll hang on the outside of the jean. So it'll be really
nice.
Cool. Yes.
So this hang tag line, the hang tag, what do you call it?
Okay,
it's not really a line because you're actually incorporating with.
Okay, Hang Tags for Humanity is actually a cause-related program. We merge nonprofit causes with corporate clients. I have a fashion background, so of course that was the natural influx to deal with fashion designers and really sexy and contemporary items.
Yeah.
But Hang Tags for Humanity in itself is a nonprofit.
Okay.
And so we work on behalf of other nonprofits, like DIFA, which is who is the benefactor of the Steven Tyler contribution tee.
Right, and that's the one that I had on. I had the black tunic on Saturday night. And so Steven's playing guitar on it, and they're really rocker cool. Where do people get these?
Have a list.
Okay, go ahead.
Actually, we're selling to Pat Fields, which is on West Broadway, Jeffrey's in the Meatpacking District, Pieces only in Brooklyn, only in the Brooklyn store. We're at Equinox, we're at Kitson's in LA, and shop Kitson's online. You can always go to diffa.org to buy it directly online from the charity. We're on Revolve Clothing and Showroom B. So, I mean, it really is a great opportunity for people. I came up with a concept so that people can participate in the giving process.
Right.
You can buy a cool item and still felt like you participated in giving.
That's right. Listen, and I'll tell you about the quality of the T-shirts. The Steven Tyler ones are the ones that I have. The quality of the T-shirts are so hot, you will not be sorry when you get it. They cup your boobs, they fall down, the arms are long enough for you long limb girls. They come in great colors, and Steven's rocking out on the front, so you get your whole rock and roll look going on.
Yeah, and Steven Tyler is he's a supporter of this project, so it's not like we created some bootleg T-shirt.
Right.
He actually participated in the selection of the image. The designer Jeffrey Grube is awesome, so it's a designer tee. It's not your everyday Urban Outfitter tee.
No.
It's a designer tee.
Absolutely.
It's high end. So people don't be surprised when you go to Jeffrey's and it's an expensive tee,
because that's what it is.
Exactly, but it's for a great cause. So if you're buying Chloe and Stella McCartney and all these great things, you can afford the Steven Tyler contribution tee.
Is this your natural complexion? Are you tan? What is that? You have a look how brown, look how beautiful her skin is.
Very bronze.
No, it's not just her face. I'm looking at your collarbone and also your decollage, and that your coloring is incredible.
Thank you.
What is the glow?
It's half tanned and half just chocolate. I'm just a chocolate girl.
You look great. Isn't that a nice color?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
So much. Yeah. So this is my natural color. But Wendy,
yes, go
I
ahead.
have some gifts for you.
Thank you.
Yes. And I did bring you some more T-shirts. Because I know you thought they were really awesome.
Yeah.
So I bought you some tunics and a tee. And my friends over at New America wanted me to give you this amazing bottle of Cavassier.
Liquor. Yeah.
That baby face?
No, Brett Wright and Dave Watkins over there at Cavassier. I mean, over at New America wanted you to have that.
Thank you, New America. Thank you, fellas. They know that I like the brown juice.
Yes.
Thank you very much. And you all, is there one main website that people can go on?
Yes, they should definitely either go to www.hangtagsforhumanity.com or log on to DIFFA's website, which is DIFFA.org. And if they really need to get in touch with me, you can totally leave me a voicemail at 212-631-1119.
Yeah, people are just going to be looking for the chocolate girl. That's what they're going to,
chocolate girl.
I want to date.
Well, that's okay. I'm between love interests.
Oh. Hetero? Homo?
I like boys.
Boys, okay.
Yes.
Well, it's Tanya Miller. Give your number again. Why not?
No weirdos.
Is your picture on the website?
No, my picture's not on the website.
Who does she look like? Who's same? She remind me of the girl from who used to play Lionel's wife, Jenny, on The Jeffersons.
Yes.
Wow. That's a throwback. That's a throwback hipster look.
Yeah, absolutely. But, nice smile, the eyes, the nose, and the chocolate.
Yes.
All right, so it's Tanya Miller, everybody. Hang tags
with an S at forhumanity.com.
Okay, there you go. What? Go ahead.
Can I just speak about two other projects that I'm working on?
Okay, go ahead.
We're launching the Miss 60s Staying Alive Gene, which will benefit MTV Staying Alive Foundation, which is focused on youth global AIDS awareness. It's an international initiative, and so we're launching that project at the end of October.
And so when you go in and buy Miss 60s jeans, look for the ones with the hang tag.
Exactly.
And you'll know that you'll be donating
to global youth AIDS awareness.
Great.
And
what
they're
else?
sold exclusively at the Miss 60s store.
Okay.
And I'm also in the development of the International Fund, which is a human rights organization. And so we're developing an initiative to support children who are the children of victims of terrorism and human rights crime.
Oh.
So I'm working on those two projects, and I'm also have things brewing with VH1, the Starlet Foundation, Star Jones Foundation. So I'm busy. I'm a busy girl trying to find manufacturing partners, retail partners.
You're a busy girl, and you seems like all of your work is involved with
nonprofit causes.
Nonprofit. Yep. Very nice.
Yes.
How do you make any money off that?
I know. It's not easy being a humanitarian.
But you sleep well at night.
I sleep well at
and
night.
And you're going to heaven.
Yeah. But you know what? I did fashion PR for years. And I stopped about 3 years ago. And I started doing nonprofit work. And I definitely, it's just as intense. It's just as hard.
Yeah.
But it is rewarding at the end of the day.
All right. Thank you very much. It's Tanya Miller, everybody. Hangtagsforhumanity.com. And support the Hang Tag initiative as it moves from T-shirts to jeans
to automotive to beauty products.
Yes.
Everything will be a cause component.
Thank you, Tanya. It's 5:39, everybody. I'm here until, for you guys, I'm here until 7 on 107.5 WVLS. Yeah. It's the Wendy Williams Experience, everybody. Hey, by the way, there are a bunch of stars taking place in a big celebrity auction. If you've ever had the urge to socialize with, one of your favorite Hollywooders, find out who all's participating and be online for the auction. It starts on October 15th. I can tell you that the proceeds are going to help benefit the victims of Hurricane Katrina. Have you ever wanted to party with Paris Hilton? Or maybe Ashton Kutcher, a.k.a. Mr. Demi Moore? Well, what about a walk-on role on the OC or maybe Entourage? Well, I'm going to give you the website, and then you write down the date, okay? And if you win, just, tell me you won, and I'll shout you out. Okay. YouBid, that's the letter U. YouBid.com. October 15th, ubid.com. At least if somebody can track it and let me know what people are going for online. Demi and Ashton. So that was very, very sudden over the weekend, even though I know they've been together for 2 years. But between all the hearing about planning a wedding and, planning a baby and planning a wedding and planning a baby, finally they just said, I guess to hell with it. And they just did it. So there were like 100 people there, including Lucy Lowe. And, of course, Bruce Willis was there. I don't know that I'd want my ex-husband to be at a wedding, that I'm having. First of all, ew. Second of all, I think I'd want him to still be upset that I'm actually being taken. Like, just, I don't want her, but damn it, you damn sure can't have, show me some resistance. Or is that me being confrontational in my mind? I don't want a confrontation over it. I just don't want you to find it so easy to let me luxuriate between the legs of another man. That's all. Bruce used to be so cool acting. But all of a sudden, he's just such a cheeseball. The second he met Puffy and, you're seeing him around doing, it's just like, oh, God. Anyway, he was at the wedding, too, and Ashton's stepdaughters. So he's 27 and she's 42. And how long do you think it'll last? Well, she had a miscarriage a few months ago. They're talking about adopting a baby. So, we'll see what happens. Speaking of adoption, Angelina Jolie has got to face Zara's mother in court. That's her adopted daughter, Zara. Well, it happened over in Ethiopia. Apparently, on the adoption papers, it was printed that Zara's mother is dead, but she's not dead. Zara's mother is a teenager who was raped and planned on giving the baby up for adoption anyway. So the adoption is illegal because of Ethiopian law, saying that if the mother is still alive, then she must give her consent to adopt. It's just a mere technicality. Zara's mother does consent. They just have to go back to court and make it all legal-like. So she'll still get to keep her daughter. Nick Lachey, Mr. Abercrombie and Fitch. I love it. I think that when it's all said and done, he's still a good-looking man. He's still a good-looking guy. And Abercrombie and Fitch has taken note, and they're trying to capture the male market, ages 25 to 35, and they feel as though Nick Lachey is the man for the job. So they offered him a lucrative modeling contract, and they want him to pose for billboards and whatnot. The contract is $750,000 for him to, pose for Abercrombie and Fitch. I like that. I've never been in that store in my life. What is all going on in there?
It's like an American Eagle.
Never been there either.
It's very preppy. Very preppy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, apparently DMX is at it again. 2 men in Berlin have filed a complaint against DMX, claiming that they were assaulted by DMX and his bodyguards after an appearance at the Sage nightclub on September 16th. Oliver and Julian, both 24, probably both gay.
Yes.
Say that they were in the bathroom. And here's how Oliver says it from his mouth to my mouth to you. I wanted to go to the bathroom and I met DMX. I told him that I think he's cool, but Little John is better. What? Exactly. Dumb, stupid. Exactly. They deserve that and more. Then DMX freaked out. He slapped me in the face, and then his bodyguards attacked us. Oliver was left with a swollen eye, bruised ribs, and other lacerations. And Julian reportedly had a bruised abdomen. I wanted to go to the bathroom to meet DMX. I told him that he's cool, but Little John is better. What?
He didn't know who he was.
Stupid.
He walked into that one.
Kate Moss's boyfriend was apparently a passenger on a flight, swigging vodka, lit up cigarettes on the flight. Just carrying on. In the meantime, she lost the H. Stern account. That's the jewelry account. So she's just losing accounts left and right. Oh, Roll Bounce made $8 million this weekend. Came in at number 4 at the box office. Method Man and Redman are going to be filming the sequel to the 2001 movie How High.
No. The heck?
Clearly they need a paycheck. I knew somebody who's neighbors with Method Man on Staten Island and says that life is considerably pared down. Considerably pared down there on Staten Island for Method Man and his wife and whatnot. It happens.
Yes.
Oh, so How High is probably a necessity at this point. The duo announced over the weekend at the at Festival Hall in Melbourne, Australia. Redman told the audience that the movie was currently being written and scheduled to begin shooting in 2006. Amen and 227, remember they used to be back-to-back on NBC? Well, now they're going to be back-to-back on TV One. The marathon of Amen 227 is going to be co-hosted by Sherman Hemsley, and it will begin on October 3rd. What channel is TV One? Do you get that on your cable? I don't get that. I don't know what that is. I mean, it's a myth. Like, I talk about it when, I tell you guys what's all they're doing, but I don't know what that is. All right, you all. Have a nice day. Kanye West, thank you very much for your part 2. Ray J, thank you very much. And I love you all for listening. And God willing, we'll be together again tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.
Peace party, people. See you later. 'Cause I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night. Program complete.